Let's return once more to that beautiful, ancient maple forest in the heart of autumn. The air is cool and crisp, and smells of damp earth and sweet fallen leaves. The late afternoon sun is low in the sky, casting everything in a warm, honey-colored light. You are walking down a familiar path, your feet making a soft, satisfying crunch on the thick carpet of gold and crimson. Crunch, crunch. But today, something is different. The air feels charged with a quiet, gentle magic. You notice a fox with fur the color of autumn leaves sitting by the path, watching you with intelligent eyes. As you approach, it gives a slight nod of its head towards a part of the forest you've never seen before. A path that wasn't there yesterday. And then you hear it, carried on the gentle breeze, a soft, wordless melody, a humming sound as beautiful and ancient as the forest itself. It calls to you. You decide to trust the fox, to trust the song. You step off the familiar path and into the deeper, more magical heart of the woods. Here, the trees are even older. Their branches are draped in moss that glows with a faint green light. The leaves under your feet don't just crunch. They seem to whisper secrets as you walk over them. The song grows a little louder, a little clearer, guiding you forward. The path leads you to a small, sun-dappled clearing, and in the center is a sight that makes you stop and stare in wonder. It is a cabin, but it doesn't look like it was built. It looks as if it has grown right out of the forest floor. Its walls are made of gracefully curved, intertwined silver birch trunks, woven together like a basket. The roof is a thick, living carpet of soft green moss, dotted with tiny, star-shaped white flowers. A great, ancient oak tree grows right through the center of the cabin, its mighty branches spreading out to form a natural second story. The door is a single, smooth piece of dark, ancient wood with no handle or lock. The windows are not made of glass, but of thin, translucent sheets of amber, which glow with a warm, inviting light from within. A thin, sweet-smelling tendril of smoke, the color of twilight, curls gracefully from a chimney made of a hollowed stone. This place is not man-made. This is a place of pure nature, of pure magic, and it feels incredibly welcoming. As you approach, the wooden door swings open silently, inviting you inside. You take a slow, trusting step over the threshold, and the wooden door swings silently shut behind you. And the forest sounds fading completely. The sounds of the forest disappear, replaced by a profound, warm, and welcoming silence. The air inside is warm and smells of damp earth after rain, of moss, wildflowers, and a faint, sweet scent you can't quite place. The scent of pure magic. And then you see her. She turns from the central hearth, her movements as graceful and silent as a falling leaf. She is the forest nymph, the Mavka. Her hair is long and flowing, the color of rich, dark soil, and woven into it are tiny, bright autumn leaves and sprigs of moss. Her eyes are the color of a deep forest pool, filled with an ancient, gentle wisdom. Her dress seems to be woven from spider silk and morning mist, shimmering faintly in the warm light. She doesn't speak. She simply offers you a warm, genuine smile. A smile that says you are welcome, that you are safe, that you have finally come home. She gestures with a slender hand towards a comfortable-looking chair by the fire. As you settle into the chair, you begin to truly see the room. It is like nothing you have ever seen before. The walls are not made of planks or stone, but of living, intertwined branches of silver birch and willow, so tightly woven that no wind could ever pass through. Patches of soft green moss grow here and there, pulsing with a soft internal light. The source of the warmth is not a normal fireplace. In the center of the room is a single, massive, smooth black river stone, waist high, and atop it a fire dances. But the flames are smokeless, and they are not orange or red. They are a deep, calming blue, and a gentle, healing green. The fire makes no sound, but it radiates a profound, comforting warmth. You notice the furniture, the chair you are sitting in, the table beside you. They are not carved or built. They seem to have been grown. The legs of the table are like the roots of an ancient tree, and its surface is a perfect, polished slice of a giant oak, its life rings telling a story of 1,000 summers. Your gaze drifts to the shelves on the wall. They are filled with strange and wonderful things. Not potions for dark magic, but essences of the forest itself. You see small clay jars with handwritten labels. One reads, "Sunlight from August," and it glows with a faint golden light. Another says, "The scent of the first frost," and the jar is cool to the touch, another, the sound of a robin's first song. This is the Mavka's library of moments. And finally, you see the bed. It is not a bed in the way you know it. In a cozy, secluded corner of the room, there is a large, nest-like hollow built into the living wall. It is filled to the brim with the softest, greenest moss you have ever seen. On top of the moss are blankets that look as if they are woven from milkweed fluff and spider silk, and pillows that are clearly stuffed with dried flower petals, releasing a faint, sleepy scent of lavender and chamomile. It is a bed made by the forest itself, a perfect nest for a deep, healing rest. The Mavka gestures towards the large wooden table in the center of the room, inviting you to sit. You notice now that it is laden with a simple yet incredibly appetizing meal. She places a bowl of thick, creamy vegetable soup before you. The steam rises in a gentle curl, carrying the rich, earthy aroma of mushrooms and wild herbs. It smells of the forest itself, of warmth and deep nourishment. Beside the soup is a thick slice of still warm, dark bread, with a small pot of golden honey and a bowl of fresh, wild berries. You take a bite of the bread, and it tastes of sunshine and grain. The honey is sweet with the flavor of 1,000 wildflowers. Every bite, every spoonful of soup seems to wash away the last remnants of your weariness, filling you with a deep, peaceful contentment. When the simple meal is finished, a profound quiet settles over the room. The only sounds are the soft crackling of the magical fire and your own calm breathing. The Mavka rises from her seat and moves to the center of the room, and she begins to dance. It is not a dance of energy or passion. It is a dance of slumber. Her arms move like smoke, curling in the still air. Her hands trace gentle, unseen patterns. Her feet barely seem to touch the floor as she turns, slowly, gracefully, like a single autumn leaf spinning down to the ground. And as she dances, the very atmosphere of the room begins to change. The blue and green flames of the hearth burn lower and softer. The glowing moss on the walls pulses in a slow, steady, rhythmic beat, like a gentle heart. The air grows thick with the sleepy scent of lavender and chamomile, released from the pillows in the sleeping nook. And all the while, she hums a low, ancient, wordless lullaby, the music for her dance, a melody that speaks not to your ears, but directly to your soul, a song of deep rest and perfect peace. You watch, mesmerized, as the dance and the song slowly, gently lull your senses, making your eyelids heavy, so very heavy. The dance ends. The Mavka, now just a gentle silhouette in the dimming light, turns her kind, moss-colored eyes to you. She sees your weariness. She gives a soft, understanding smile and gestures towards the sleeping nook, your nest. You move to the bed, your limbs feeling heavy and wonderfully relaxed. You climb into the nest of impossibly soft moss. You pull the blankets woven from milkweed and spider silk up to your chin. A deep, penetrating warmth from the hearth below keeps you perfectly cozy. The Mavka stands by you for a moment, a guardian, watching over your rest. Her gentle, humming lullaby still echoes softly in the air. Let her voice and the quiet magic of this house be your final sonic stroking. You are safe. So completely safe. The forest is sleeping. The house is protecting you. You are deeply cared for. All is well. Let go now. The magic of this place will hold you all through the night, carrying you into the most peaceful and beautiful dreams. Rest now, little traveler. Rest.